Hey, Razor with the Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time achievement guide. We go with the achievement called Beaten with his own drum. Now this is for defeating Engine on the level called Stage Dive on the Hazardous Waste. Last map on the level of the map, of course. So what we're going to do is we're going to beat him, and I'm going to show you the pattern to what you'll be looking for right off the bat. Every boss has a little bit of their own little trick. It's just figuring it out at the beginning of the level and knowing what to do that you have to follow through the pattern with the entire rest of the boss fight. So you'll be staying back here, which I didn't know, and jumped into these spikes. Unknowingly, you can't cross that, so don't attempt that. All you're gonna do is like slide into these little minions and send them back flying to him. You can't jump on top of them to hit him on the head. You can spin them, or you can slide into them to destroy them. So I just chose to slide into them. It's a lot easier to get underneath their little flame instead of having the chance of them also running you over as well. I think it's a lot quicker and easier, and then not chance your spinning move and them hitting you first. So what you're going to do the entire fight is look for those minions and send them flying back to Engine. And then going up these little steps that they perform for you, each time is going to be different and more complicated. Climb those and spin them, and that's what you do to get them down. And it's going to get more and more complicated as you go through them. The blue ones you need to duck. You cannot jump over these blue ones. You will need to hold the B button to get under those, and the green ones you'll just jump over. I recommend basically standing in the left side typically, but I kind of went to the right once in a while. It seems like the left side is kind of more favoring in your not always, but or you can stand in the middle as well. It just seems like the minions spawn on the left side. That's why I recommend it as well. It also seems like it does favor left side, even though it's just kind of sporadic. But if it comes up from the left side again, the minion, that I would definitely recommend just sticking to one side. Yep, it seems like they come out the left one every time, so just stick with the left one, and then I end up messing it up after the second one. So pretty much the entire fight isn't going to be any more complicated than this. I mean, once you get them down to each of these stages, obviously when you die, you don't got to start the whole entire fight over, which is nice, unless you have your lives on. But I would say this might be a little bit more complicated than the last stage of his little pattern you gotta figure out, you can call it. The last one is you standing on individual platforms and hitting his minions, and if you follow the pattern I follow at that stage exactly the first time, how I actually get him down to hit him, it works out so much better than having to guess. So like I said, it's gonna get more complicated. Use these extra mass to switch things around to get up there to them. Just make sure you are quick, you are timed, and if you are not fast enough, you will have to do that entire little section over again. And I got to the last section and had to redo it, I think, because I wasn't fast enough, because it does get a little confusing to get up there quickly enough without being clumsy about it. Now this one, you're going to want to stand in the middle, for sure to stand in the middle. The minion spawns in the middle one every single time. I don't think I'm going to talk through the rest of the video. There's just no point. Just if you follow what I do and just try not to mess it up, you should be good. Obviously, this is me doing this live action. I've never fought him beforehand, so I didn't have to do this, without being here for the first time talking about it. So I did this first time, figured it out in front of you. So the video is a little bit longer than what it could be, but at least you can hopefully learn from my mistakes and see what I did wrong to learn from that as well. So just follow the guide. Oh wow, minion spawn on left there. That is funny. I didn't never notice it before. They do spawn in the middle. Technically spawn in the middle most times. So just follow this, and the last one, like I said, it's a separate platform you'll be standing on. If you go from the right to the left, go from the right back to the right front to the left guy, and kind of go back to where you were starting from for the bottom right of the map, the other one from the bottom left will end up kind of floating over to the right hand side. That way you don't have to chase him. I will show you what I mean here if I actually do this in my first try. I think I get this one. If I get this, then I will hopefully show you what I'm talking about and then end my audio for talking about this. Yeah, I think I get this. Alright. So you'll see what I mean by these platforms. So if you get this guy to your right, there'll be, not that one. You could go after him, but I don't think it's worth it. Because if you go from that guy to the right on the top here, if you are fast, you are fast if you can get him right away. Get that guy, get the guy up front of him, I died a lot here, but you'll see what I mean here in a second. If you get this guy fast, I dodge them. Just stay right here in that platform in front of you, because I was still trying to figure this out where they came from. If you just stand right here and then wait for him to get him, and if you go back down, you should be able to get the third guy because he spawns from the left side as well. And then keep waiting on the right hand side for the fourth guy. You should get him pretty quickly. I would say it's faster this way than to dodge more obstacles, so it takes me to figure this out. So just watch what I'm doing here, and hopefully you'll learn from this mistakes I did. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll get back to some more achievement guides.